Howdy guys, Nintendo Caprice on here. Welcome back to Ding Dong Dell. This is Nino Kuni, and in the last episode, we got about halfway into the final dungeon. We beat Gallus, and we picked up the illustrious Astro Wand, which is the most powerful wand in the game. Maybe. And now, since doing that, we have unlocked a very small, very quick side quest. Not even really a side quest at all. It's just another... Well, you'll see. But first, I need to go north, because in Ding Dong Dell, remember when all the people turned into zombies here? Well, after you free the town, there's actually something else you can do here that I never did. And so, I don't know if you have to do this to unlock the thing that I'm about to go do. But we're going to find out here real fast. So we come up this way. Up here where we saw Horace for the first time. Horace. You can't carry any more slow. Really? Wow. He is going to be here, right? Yep, he's here. Let's see now. Spring, not spring, but Spirit Medium. This reminds me of Ace Attorney. It makes me want to play it. Ollie, you're here at last. I've been waiting for ages. Hi, Horace. Hey, this is where we met him in the first place. Seems like flipping ages ago that does. It's like 100 pots ago in the LP, wasn't it? Didn't you say you'd come back to where you first saw him and when you remember something? Horace, does this mean your memory? Not quite, but I did remember one thing. What is it? Spit it out, one. Patience, Pipsqueak. Ollie, I bet you want to solve another riddle before I tell you, don't you? I guess. You see the monument here? It has some Nazcan runes on it. They're a clue to something in the Wizard's Companion. Can you work out what it is? Sure. The answer is Unleash. And without even looking at the runes, I can tell you that because I know, because I looked on the internet. I think the riddle has something to do with, like, you combine two spells or something. But, anyway. Yeah, all you had to do was combine two of the simplest spells, Form, Familiar, and Gateway, to make a super-duper one, Unleash. It's a reminder that no matter how far you go, you should never forget the basics. And solving it is proof that you're ready to learn another super-duper spell. Thunderstorm, yeah. So Oliver has a lightning spell now. What was it you remembered? I remembered the ash. Ash? You mean... Do you know about the white ash that fell here too? That ash, the mana, it turned all the people into horrible monsters. And when I saw it, I remembered. That was how I died, too. Jeepers. Well, I never. A long time ago, the same ash fell. It killed us all. But that's all I remember. I heard that the big stone here was a monument to the Sage of Ages. So I thought if I came here, it might help me to remember. But I don't think this is where I died. There's something else I need to remember. Something more important. I'm going to carry on traveling. I need to find the place where I died. If I can find it, I think I might remember everything. I have to try. See you again soon. Well, sooner than you think, bud. So now we're going to travel to area... whatever you call this place. And if you come here after defeating Gallus in the final dungeon, you should be able to meet Horace here. Now, I wasn't sure if I had to go see him at Ding Dong Dell first or not. Because usually he won't appear somewhere until you've gone to all the other previous places where he's appeared. And visited him in those places first. So they kind of like force you to do it in a certain order. So I was worried if I didn't go see him in Ding Dong Dell, he wouldn't turn up here. He may yet still not turn up here, but I kind of hope he does. Because that would be great. Somebody's here, and I don't know if that's... Wait a minute, that's him! He's all grown up! Oh my gosh, are you serious? That's totally him. Odd, it's been a while, has it not? Sorry, sir, have we met? You really don't know? Well, I suppose I have changed my appearance somewhat. What the flipping heck is he on about? Oliver, I've been waiting for you. I have a tale I dearly wish to share with you. Okay, leader. There was once a kingdom where we now stand. A mighty king united the surrounding lands and established his realm here. This king treated all his subjects equally, be they humans, animals, or magical creatures. A new era of peace was dawning. Or so it seemed, but there were those who despised the king, covetous souls who envied his power. They plotted against him, sowing discord throughout the kingdom, and in doing so, set Nazca on the road to ruin. But there my memory becomes hazy. I cannot recall their names, nor even their outward appearance. Were there 12? Even now that my amnesia has been cured, their faces remain hidden to me. Listen, Mon, I'm not sure what you want us to say. It ain't as if we got the first flipping clue what the Watchers looked like. I know that, but I also know that I recorded my fears about them somewhere. I left a message, a warning, so that when people saw them, they would know to beware. But where? Wait, yes, I hid it in a magical tome that would never age or decay. The Wizard's Companion. Which means you must have seen it. Think, I wanted people to know what they looked like, perhaps what they wore. Yes, that makes sense. The robes they wore are described somewhere in that book, along with a warning. You must know where it is. I'm sure that's the key that will unlock my memories. Please help me recover what remains of my missing past. Well, just for the sake of the story, we're going to do it this time. Gonna go straight to the beginning, and we're gonna see how fast can we turn the pages here. Going pretty fast here. Let's see, it's gonna be in here somewhere. Something about the Wizard's Road, or I mean something about the... B-E-W. Oh my gosh. Look at the red letters. B-E-W-A-R-E. Holy crap. That would be really hard to find normally. I was... Holy jeez. But, yeah, that's it. It's the Wizard's Robes. I didn't mean to say Wizard's Robes out loud like that, but... Alright, here we go. I hope I spell this right. Yes, that's right. Now I remember, those fiends clad themselves in wizard's robes. I can see them now, deep in deliberation. They were the Council of 12. Each member was given the title of Zodiarch, and that is not all. I was there all those millennia ago. I swore fealty to the Wizard King. Yes, I now remember. I was a sage of Nazca. You were? But that means... Did you know Cassiopeia? What? How do you know that name? Cassiopeia. Queen Cassiopeia. It was so long ago. I've sensed her spirit at times over the years. It is unmistakably her, but I know not what befell her. Drippy. Drippy's like, pay attention, I'll only say this once. I see, so Queen Cassiopeia, she gave into the darkness. That ash I saw fall on Ding Dong Dell, that was her doing? But Oliver, you really might be the one to save her. The Wizard King entrusted you with his wand, after all. Oh, we'll save her, sir. I just know we will. That's the spirit. Of course the Wizard King wand is not yet at full strength. What? Fear not, one who was once called the Sage of Ages, it is but a trifling matter. So we don't have to go traipsing around after magic stones then. Thank Flip for that. Now let me begin. Awake, O wand of the Wizard King. Awake, O Astra! Holy crap! It's a black page. That is so freaking cool. So it's all ready to go now, huh? Gee, thank you, sir. The true power that dwells within a wand can sometimes require effort to be drawn out. I believe that you alone can harness the full power of Astra. With it, you will be able to cast spells that only a king among wizards has ever wielded. I sure hope so. And you're sure you're alright setting the likes of us loose with such snazzy spells? We've just met you, after all. You've never had a problem accepting spells from me before. You what? What do you mean before? Hold on a minute, you're not telling me. You're Horace. Ha! I was wondering when the Gilder would drop. Better late than never. Indeed, I was once the sage known as Horologium, or Horace to my friends. Who'd have thought a mouthy little brat like Horace would have grown up to be so important looking, eh? How many times must I tell you? I was the sage of ages. I was no normal boy. Wow, so does this mean you finally got your memory back? Indeed it does, and I have much to thank you for. Now there's little I can do to save Queen Cassiopeia in my current state. I'm afraid I must simply humbly ask you to do all in your power to free her from the darkness. Sure thing, Horace, we'll save her. You see if we don't. You are a brave and pure-hearted warrior, Oliver. I will pray for your success. Save it. Can it, mister? We're doing this on our own. Okay, so here we are. That was pretty easy, actually, getting back there. Of course, I had the Veil spell on, so... it's kind of naturally that it would be fast like that. Here's where we fought Gallus, and now we're moving forward in the dungeon. I imagine to the second floor we're headed now, or maybe the first. To be honest, I kind of forget. Yeah, they got hands all of a sudden. Do they always have hands? The ones in the last few hallways didn't seem like they did. Alright, I'm actually gonna recast Veil here. Just for the fact that, you know what, I can. And I've pretty much already seen all the monsters there are in here anyway. So I'm just gonna kind of make my rounds here. Try not to... I don't know. Try not to skip anything yet at the same time. I don't want to go past something that I was supposed to see. Like, this might be the way forward, actually. And if it is, then that would be kind of poopy because I don't want to go forward just yet. Woo! Treasure chest opened by itself next to you. Are you scared? Now, do you believe in ghosts? Let's move forward again then here. You know what else this reminds me of is, like, there's an area that looks like this in Star Fox Adventures a little bit. And I remember it being one of the first times that I, like, thought to myself, it'd be interesting to sleep here. But, like, on a ledge directly underneath the floor that I'm standing on. That was built so that you could just lay in there. But obviously if you rolled out, you'd fall down the abyss. Still. So the dead end is this way, is it? No chart chest action going on here or anything? We just want to make triple sure. Yeah, so far so good. The thing is, eventually we're going to hit the way forward. And it's not going to be pretty if it's this way. So I'm hoping I hit a dead end eventually here. But I don't seem to... No, let's go without. Here it comes. So we haven't seen one of these yet. I had to let one attack me eventually. What? His name went off the top of the screen there. Magimek Sentry.
Allow me.
Let's see what he's got to steal. He isn't carrying anything. Well, in that case, just go for it.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, so these guys are, not too bad. Since it's 3-on-1, obviously. You're not gonna have too much trouble. They use a couple of annoying techniques, but it's more the time waste than anything. And then they just die. Kinda like that.
Better luck next time.
Yeah, but all those dead robots that we've been seeing all throughout the world, these guys look suspiciously like them. Like them. Blimey, that was a flipping nasty surprise. Took years off my life, it did. No one said anything about getting attacked by dirty great robots. Sure was scary, but we saw robots like that before, didn't we? That we did, man. Saw them lying about all over the place, looking like they'd had their batteries taken out. Never thought we'd find them up by here, though, and in full working flipping order. Who knows? Maybe the rust buckets we've been seeing on our travels used to guard this place. Gee, you could be right. Well, whatever their game is, all I know is they're a flippin' menace. Right, we'll be careful. You'll be dead! No, see, wait, is there some waiting? Oh no. That was just the empty slot that he came from. This is definitely not looking like a dead end at all. My god, this just goes on. How did I end up here anyway? Maybe this is the only way to go. Oh no, because we're back on the first floor. If you go to the second floor... Can I do that? I don't know if I can or not. I don't think we've seen these guys yet. I'm pretty sure this is the familiar that Marcus started out with. Oh no, it's not. It's called a sharp hooter.
Allow me.
Not to be confused with a shart pooter. You. You silly goose. Let's see what we got here. Pair of black wings, not bad. Won't mind having a few more of those. Medics? I don't think I've seen that. Planet crystal? Nah. Suppose I could be talking here, but doesn't say much of anything.
Bravery is justly rewarded.
I noticed my HP was getting a little low, so I decided to kind of go into concentration mode there and just say screw you guys. But no, not screw you guys. Never screw you guys. McGrew learned Belly Buster. Alright. Diarrhea 4. Getting jiggy with the 4 increases. Let me go ahead and get the healing tits going here. And also Veil. Yeah, this place is humongous. Just doesn't stop getting even more humongous as time goes on. Guy can just wander around here forever. Seems like, I don't know. I don't know what else can really be said. It's like, geez. And there's another waystone right there. Which means this is probably the end of the dungeon right here. Yeah, it is. There's the star. In that case, we can go back now. At least we know which way was the right way to go. This place is huge, though. It's like walking through a mall. I mean, there's so much space. It's so luscious and spacious, and it's like at the beginning of the movie Ghost. It's when she's saying we could tear out the ceiling and just have all this space. And Carl asks her, space for what? And she's like, you know, just space. And ever since she said that in that movie, it's kind of made me realize that, yeah, space is, you know, valuable. Like, because we used to live in an apartment that had, like, a crooked ceiling, which means it kind of slanted. Wizard King's secret. That's actually a really good item. It's a one-time use item that restores all HP and MP for all party members. I don't know, because when I first started this, I was like, oh, what did... Sorcerer's Soul. Yeah, that's totally worth it. Totally worth it, yep. Since she's more about magic anyway. Otherwise, we just hit another dead end here. So I could have sworn there was other ways to go. Is this where I... Because that would have... I'm going to check... If I don't see anything else, then I'm just going to meet you back at that waystone in the last hall. So that we can go ahead and get things done here. Well, as far as that goes, I'm just going to stop the video anyway when I get there. Or like at the last second before I open the door to the final boss or something. This is a different floor. And there is something unexplored over there. So yeah, I'm gonna go check that out. That was a bottle of Nostrum, obviously, we picked up in the treasure chest there. Also, it's worth mentioning that Yoshi, my familiar, arguably one of the ones we've been with the longest, has just hit level 79, which means we have a familiar that is on the verge of hitting level 80. And being the first one to do it at that. So, and it figures it would be Yoshi, too, you know, with this being my LP and everything. Didn't even plan that out at all. I'm not sure how Yoshi ended up getting there before Quark did. I think because I never took Yoshi out of the party, but I did take Quark out for a little bit. Oh. Is this really all that was over here? All that time? If I would have just gone that way first, we'd have saved ourselves a shit ton of time here. A worm fang ring. Okay, it turns out I think this is one of those things, one of the rare things that you can actually put here instead of steel scales. Oh wait, no, it's here, isn't it? Because worm fang ring, yeah, look at that. 15 and 15 and also resists fire. The problem is he loses that star on his attack speed. So the question is that worth it? I gotta be honest, I don't think it is. I mean, the speed is just incredible. I gotta admit it's tempting. I mean, the overall damage output would be up. It's just that speed, man. The speed is what really nips it in the butt. So at any rate, I said I'd meet you guys back at that other waystone. We're gonna go ahead and... So now that we fully explored the final dungeon, I will just go ahead and meet you there. Holy crap, guys, I finally spotted one. Took long enough, but here he is. Tokold.
Goes nothing.
The one and only. I'm not even going to bother trying to figure out what his steals are. I want to kill him as quickly as possible. Just that would get out of my way. Actually, about smart I used Ear Splitter with Good, I got him. Thank goodness. After all the time it took to get him to spawn. Tell you what, man. I must have wandered around for 15 minutes waiting for this stupid thing to spawn. At any rate, we got him, and so this is our reward. Yeah. That's something. So, let's see what all we got here. See, Oliver with some pretty, disappointing gains, but, it's not terrible. His magic attack is good, so that matters. Land with good gains with the 2 levels. George Cat with 2 levels, and pretty shitty gains for 2 levels. McGroove 1 level. I have never metamorphosed him yet to his 3rd form. We can get around to that. Marcuson gains 3 levels. Gets a lot of magic attack out of that. Quite a bit of HP, too. Quark gains 2 levels and gets basically nothing as per usual. Linda gained 2 levels and some magic attack there. Yoshi 2 levels and still gaining 3 magic attack on each level. Swain gained 2 levels. It's a bunch of crap. A lot of accuracy there, that's good. A lot of defense, too. And for 2 levels, that's not bad. Patrick gained 2 levels, pretty average gains there. Diarrhea gained 8 levels. And with it, at least 3 magic attack per level, which is good. Learned Mighty Light, what is that? Light-based damage, huh? To all enemies? Because you know what I was thinking of? Well, no, he's got Ear Splitter, though. Either way, we can replace that, yeah. I don't know if he has another spot open yet, but there you go. So if you ever want to grind Tokolds, and you weren't feeling properly motivated to, maybe now you are. This is pretty much the hallway where they're most likely to appear. Now, from what I've read, they're actually most likely to appear like in the final hallway. Which, by the final hallway, I mean this next one coming up. The one that I said looks like a mall. But I walked up and down that like 8 times, and I didn't see one at all. In fact, the only time I think I've ever seen them is in the skinnier, circular-shaped halls. So if you want my advice, look there, not here like all the guides say to. But I'll give it one more look just for the heck of it, since I know. Well, what do you know? Okay, I'm taking it. I won't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Here goes nothing.
But I will be more likely to use my resources here. Yeah, if we cut loose an ear splitter, we'll wipe him out. Roar! Oh yeah, I did it. Paladin Partridge somehow survived all that. Was just about to use a healthy glow to heal himself, but was killed before it could, sadly. Killed in the heat of battle. Man, look at that. See, on the last B-Man that I fought, I actually stole a suit of knight armor from him. And even though I probably now have no use for knight armor, the thing is, it probably sells for like, I don't even know, like 5 or 6 grand. So, I mean, if you could steal 5 or 6 grand from enemies, that would be a pretty huge deal. So I figure, if you can steal armor that's worth that much, it's the same deal, same difference. So to me, that is a big deal that you can steal knight armors from them. Unless somehow that was his rare drop and I just happened to get it. We could actually check if we wanted to. Okay, this right here, Gallus. All he drops is Jumbo Moon Drop, so it doesn't matter that I didn't steal from him. Oh, apparently that was his rare steal. Because normally he drops Blowpipes, which is just as good, apparently. Or at least just as good for what I was looking for earlier. So I'm not really looking for that anymore. But hey, you know what? It's done. It is finished. There's gotta be easier ways to get attack stones, though, than to try to find a rare... something as rare as Toko Toe Cold. I can't believe I saw 2 of them in one trip. After making like 4 or 5 trips and seeing nothing. All of a sudden 2 in one trip. Isn't that usually how it happens, though? And that's how everything in life goes. It's like you go forever without it happening, and then it happens like 2 times in a row. It's just like the roulette wheel. You know, it never fails. Those stupid zeros show up. You know, and they show up like 3 times within a set of like 8 drawings or something. Something stupid like that. Anyway. So, next time on Ni no Kuni, we're gonna traverse the hall. Fight the final boss of the game. Are you ready? I'm not. But I don't think that matters. See you guys later.